Radio Vision Live with DWI, live from the BXNY.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sach'eMI, speak your truth. I'm in the studio, of course, again. And today is gonna be a dope show. I have a special guest, but listen, get your popcorn, get your drink on. I don't know what you gotta do, but you guys gotta tune in because you guys are gonna be super excited. But that's later on. But right now we have for Theindigoforrest, and she's dope, and she's about to let you know about herself. So hey, how are you?
Hey Beth, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm so happy you came to speak your truth. You showing me love, and that's what it's about.
Alright, thank you for having me. I appreciate being here.
No problem. So let the people know about yourself.
My name is Theindigoforrest. I'm an artist. So I sing, I act, I dance, I write, I model, all of that. If it's art, I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. As you should, Miss Lady, as you should. Now tell me about your name. Because I feel like it's very unique. And especially, you know, Chris Brown got that singer Indigo.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw you on Instagram. I'm like, I gotta check this girl. But I didn't also meet you from Instagram. I met you at a poetry night.
Yeah.
But get to your name first.
Got you. Well, my mother named me Dominique Theindigoforrest, Forrest, but that's really, really long and hard to say.
Yes, yes.
So, because my name was like hyphenated, I always wanted something like different, something that nobody else had. And from the time I was really little, my grandma used to call me an indigo child. And I thought that that was like kind of weird because I didn't know what it meant. And then as I got older, my mom gave me the name Indigo. And my family, they're like Cherokee. So they're like, yeah, real deep into spirituality. So getting that name from her kind of reconfirmed it. And then in high school, another teacher, we were doing a poetry contest. And we all had to get like assigned names. He was like, I think you should be Indigo. I was like, this is my third time hearing this. So I just been rocking with it since high school.
It fits you.
Thank you.
It fits your character. And I think that that's unique when you can have people who are interested and love you give you a name because it speaks volume of your character. And you just grow into that. And you naturally just grew into your name.
Thank you.
And I see it. Because when I first met you, I was just like, this girl is definitely dope as an artist. You were shy when I first saw you. You know, but now sitting here with you, you not showing shyness at all. So that means I'm doing my job.
Word.
That's good. That's good. So tell me about your process being in the music industry, as far as like an underground artist, because you are in the industry, and that's just what it is. You may not be known all the way where you want to be, but this is the industry.
Yeah, it definitely has to do with me creating authentic content, like making sure that I'm giving people not just what they need, but also what I want to give. Like making sure that I'm sharing parts of myself at the stage of where I'm able to share it, and just like it's about connection for me. Like I feel like there's a lot of disconnect with our artists now. Like people don't really feel their music anymore.
This is true.
Yeah, I don't want to just make stuff for you to get lit to. Like don't get me wrong, getting lit is fine. But like I want you to feel why you getting lit.
Exactly, exactly. So you want to have a purpose behind your music.
Yeah.
So tell me about the music that you used to listen to when like you was younger until now.
I grew up on jazz music. I learned how to scat before I could talk. Like for real. Yeah. So that's like my roots. And then after that I went into like blues, jazz, more pop, like but I like everything. I like country, I like rock, and
you very versatile then.
Girl, I love me some everything.
You next to K Michelle.
Ooh,
let me find out.
I love me some K Michelle too.
See, honestly. Look at that.
Yeah, I would like to I don't know, I would like to collab with people that I feel like are really different, that are going different places. So I feel like when I make my music, I try to like touch into like all the different things that I be into. Like everybody doesn't just like hip hop or just like R&B.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true. You gotta touch basically everybody.
Yeah.
And once you know that as an artist, you get to touch into everything. And now you kind of have that foundation to do so, to touch into country, go into jazz, because now when you do, you'll make it, you can decide where you want to go.
Yeah.
Has that impacted your music as far as now?
Definitely. Because I feel like a lot of people, when they hear me, the first thing they say is, you don't sound like people like now. You sound old.
Yes. You do have that old soul in your music. Yes, I definitely miss it.
I'm with that, though, because I like to bring people back to, nostalgia, everybody's favorite feeling. You want to go back to that time of where you felt good. So if my voice makes them feel good, then that means I'm doing my job.
No, you are doing your job. I need that R&B, like that Mary J. Blige. I need that soul. So if you can do that to people, that's an amazing thing.
Thank you.
What kind of feedback do you get from family, friends, or just fans, period, about your music?
My family, it was interesting for me because I definitely did not take the traditional path of what I was going to do with them. I was going to school, I was going to do pre-med, and I dropped out. So it is what it is.
It happens. It's life.
It is what it is. I didn't waste nobody's money. I had my full ride, so we good.
How about that,
You feel
honey?
me? Thank you.
How about that?
So with them, it was definitely a process of getting them to understand that like I'm gonna just go out on faith and follow the thing that I love. But now like my mom and my brother and sister, they even tell me like I inspire them because I'm so willing to just give up everything for what I love that like they want to work harder for what they're doing. And I noticed it like with my fans and my supporters. I feel like they tell me all the time that like they feel stuff that people don't always want to talk to them about. You know what I mean? Whether it's like just stuff about love, mental health awareness.
This
like,
is true. We need more of that, more awareness. We need to be comfortable with that.
Facts. And it's like if you don't ever talk about things, like people try to make it seem like you weak for having feelings, but I feel like the weakest thing is to hide how you really feel.
In this generation, hides that to the max.
It's like you rather sit here and pretend like you're not feeling nothing when you know you hurting. So now you hurting other people instead of you just acknowledging what's going on with you and then you can heal through it. I'd rather be the cause of my own problems and then know I can do something than just think that the world throwing stuff at me.
This is true. And we need more of that in music to feel comfortable because I think that nowadays with music, everyone wants to portray something that they're not. Because it's the easiest thing to do. You know, we always want to hide from our problems. And I think that, you know, we miss that part of it. And you could just be that generational curse where, you know, you have your music where people are just like, you know what, this girl is really talking about things that's going on in the world. And I feel comfortable with it. And I can listen to it in the club. I can listen to it at home. Where I'm, you know, walking the street and I can listen to it.
No, I appreciate the fact that you said generational curses because that's definitely what my goal is. Like, this is deeper than just singing music to sing music. Like, I know that, like, I got blessed with a gift to, like, you know, share that with people, to, like, break people up out of the stuff that we doing right now. Because clearly we need to change. So, clearly. So, if just me singing and doing what brings me joy helps bring that change, why would I not do it?
Exactly. Now, please let the world know, how do you get into your mode of writing music? You know, what makes you, you know, say today, I want to write about this, or I want to write about my feelings, I want to write about life. How do you get to that place? And where do you do it at? Like, do you do it outside? Do you do it in your house, your room, the studio? Like, let the people know.
That's funny. I actually just made this freestyle the other day, and one of the lines in there is like, you ask how I make my music, how I come up with my flows. Well, I take a track and pour out my soul, take it here, I can't hold no more. But that's like basically what I do. Like, I take like all my feelings and like I find sometimes I don't even have a beat for it. Sometimes it's just poetry, and sometimes it's like just freestyle. Sometimes I rap instead of singing because I feel like I need to get out more words than what a melody could do. But I just like.
That's deep. That's deep, y'all. That's deep.
Thank you. Man, I be trying. Like, honestly, I just let myself feel what I need to feel, and I use it as like a healing mechanism. And then sometimes it just turns into music. Yeah.
Amen to that. So that's dope. Cause I met her at a poetry event, and she didn't even know. We didn't even cross paths, and she performed, and she was amazing. You know, she was shy, but she did her thing, and that was super dope for you to even do that. You know, you were really into it. You had the audience into it. So tell me about what's the rush when you perform it. Do you know, like at a big audience, how do you feel?
When I see the crowd, it's like my whole stomach just drops. Like it's like that top of the roller coaster drop.
I get that feeling too. Yes. Even with TV hosts, I get that feeling.
Girl,
y'all be making me nervous, you know.
For real. I'll be sitting here like, oh my gosh, because it's like you looking at all these people and you never know what mental space they're in. You never know what they need in that moment, and you're about to go be vulnerable and expose yourself to them and hope that they like it.
Exactly.
So it's like, oh crap. So I just like. What I'll do is I always try to make sure that like my energy is good and it's pure when I bring it to them. Because if I'm coming to them trash, like, oh yeah, you gotta mess with me because I don't like that. Like a lot of artists will do that. Oh yeah, can y'all show me some love? They'll show you love if you deserve it. So you feel me?
Did you hear?
I'm telling you.
They'll show you love if you deserve it. Listen, speaking some truth for it. This is the Sach'eMI speaking truth. This is what we do.
Yes, because sometimes you will have those people that just don't want to support you because they're haters. But a lot of times it's because there's a disconnect between you and your audience because you're not being authentic. So I just go up there, and if I'm nervous, like you said, you could see I was nervous. I be super shy, like when it comes for me to go on stage. But then I just let it out, and then I leave it there. And if y'all take it, y'all take it. If y'all don't, I'm out.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
And that's how you have to be as an artist, because not every day is gonna be a great day for you when you're an artist. You're gonna have that where you feeling nervous, so that it just comes with the temperature. It comes with learning, it comes with growing, and I think that anybody that's in this field, in any artistry field, is nervous. It doesn't matter because you never know who you're gonna get, what type of audience you're gonna get. So it's naturally, happens. What are your plans when it comes to music?
I got a couple of them. So
let's go. Let's hear it. Let's speak your truth.
Might as well. So first things first. I definitely care about the children. Like that's my big thing. Is like
children. That's they're important.
For real. So I wanna I'm establishing music programs so that I can help kids healing through art therapy. That's gonna be one of my main sources of not just income, but like I want to be known more for like what I do rather than just who I am. Like I want people to know who I am, of course, like getting to know me, but I want people to know that like there's like certain things that I believe in and I'm gonna fight like hard for those causes. So definitely working with kids more, making sure that they start working on their healing process, and once you do that, you can start working with adults more.
Of course.
After that, we establishing our own label. I already got in mind some of the artists I'm signing.
Oh, look at you!
I'm telling you.
You already planning for your future. Yes, honey.
I've been scoping. I'm telling you, I be finding like the artists, some people out here that's like really lit in the underground scene right now, and I want to give them like opportunities. And then we taking that overseas. I'm opening up a jazz bar, so then people can come in and do open mics. And then the big goal after all of this, my family, my ancestors' land is still down south. We got land on the Gullah Geechee Islands. So I'm taking that and I'm gonna build up like hospitals and schools and stuff like that. And it's gonna be like a little community. So I'm gonna run a village.
Oh wow!
Yeah, girl.
Look at that. So you gotta put that in the universe. When you say things like that, especially with children, God hears you because God loves His children. Yes. God loves it. So the fact that you even saying that you want to do these great things and give back to the community, I think that it's amazing. We have to do that. We have to, as artists, give back to where we come from, especially to the ones before us, because they definitely gonna need it. They're gonna need someone like you to give back to them, to make sure that they stay on a straight path, but also put their craft first. If it's something that they really want to do, or something that they love to do, So tell me about a time, right, where you felt like this wasn't for you. As far as like the struggle, like have you been struggling? Because you may have not been struggling.
Nah, I moved up to New York with $100.
Wait. Rewind that back, please. We have to rewind that back because these things are extremely important. You said you came to the city with $100.
Girl, I couldn't even buy no food. I came here, first of all, I bought a Greyhound ticket. It was after I dropped out of college. I went back to Cleveland. I thought I could just move back in with my family, but it wasn't for me. I was like, I didn't drop out to come back home. I dropped out because I want to do something with myself. Of course. So it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was just in my house, and I was just tight. I was like, I can't do this no more. So my brother was like, take me to the Greyhound. He's like, where you go? I was like, away. He was like, away where? I'm like, I just gotta go. And there was a bus coming to New York. So I packed up everything I could pack up in a suitcase, and my mama said I looked like a bag lady. I had garbage bags with like my sneakers. I was selling my sneakers on the street.
Oh, you?
Because I ain't had no friends.
It was real for you. It was real for you,
girl.
No, this is real for you.
Yes.
I have to clap it up because people that take that faith to even move somewhere. Listen, you get 10 claps from me.
Thank you.
10, maybe 100. Because I just think going out on faith that way is a scary feeling for someone who can't go out like that. Like I can't see myself moving somewhere with just $100 by myself. I'll be too nervous. So anybody that can go out on faith like that, that says a lot about you as a person and your character.
Thank you.
Yeah, that says a lot.
It was not easy. When I got here, I didn't know where to buy food, so I spent $15 on some chicken tenders on 42nd Street.
It happened. Shoot, New York is still doing that to today.
Yo,
listen, you're fine. You're fine.
Girl, I was eating the chicken tenders dumb slow. I'm like, dang, this is all I'm getting today. Yeah, but then I was living in an Airbnb for like a week. After that, I was bouncing around. I slept on that train. I slept in Central Park.
Oh, it was real. No, this is
I was just out here.
Yes.
I was just out here, and then I feel like, I ended up suing Airbnb, and they gave me money. So I was living in their Airbnbs for free for like 2-3 weeks.
Listen, you
gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sorry, Airbnb, but that coin helped me. And then after that, I was just like paying people to let me stay on their couches until after I was homeless for about like 4 or 5 months out here, and then I found an apartment, and I just been staying there since. So.
Oh, listen. The universe is working. Because you spreading some of that love one to me. Listen, she came in with $100. Do y'all not hear me? Do y'all not hear me? Do you not see me and see her? She came in with $100. So you can do whatever you put your mind to do. And if it's something that you love to do and it's in your soul, this is something that's in her soul. She came in with $100. And you went out on faith and it's working out for you because you're sitting here with me. You know, and I'm getting my chance to interview her because Lord knows what God has in store for you. For you to just be here today.
You know we about to work together again.
You know we gonna grind. We grinding right now. We grinding, we working. So tell me what you love about music.
Everything. The way it makes you feel. The way that like you're able to like translate like a God-like frequency into sound that people can hear. You know what I mean?
God-like frequency. I gotta use that quote. Yes.
For real, it's like you for real. You're taking that and bringing it down to a level where everybody can understand it. So it's like it's just the everything like the way you feel around it, the way that it sounds to me. Like I see it in color. Like so sometimes I'm just feeling mad blue and I need a blue song, and then there is that song for me.
Right.
So it's like. It's therapy. I don't know.
Listen, if it's therapy, that means it's gonna work. That means you're gonna put your pain in it, and it's good music. When it comes from that pain and that soul, that's good music right there. That's long lasting. Now tell me about this song, this single you have out now, Blackwater. Please let the people know.
Blackwater is my album. I love that album. I actually the songs that I wanted to put on it. I've been working on them since I came to New York. But it's just been a constant evolution of my flow changing. So I kept cutting. It had like 30 something songs. I'm about to drop a Chris Brown level project. Which by the way, he dropped Indigo on my birthday. So I feel like he calling out to me.
Shout out to Chris Brown.
Shout out to Breezy. June 30th. But yeah, so it was like I just was taking like mad stuff and it just did not fit. So I just kept throwing stuff away. And then it got to a point where like I'm not gonna lie, I was really depressed being out here because I was broke.
Of course, by yourself.
Yeah, I was by myself. I ain't had no friends. I ain't had no family. And I ended up making the last song on my album, which is called Hold Me. And it was just talking about like how I've been feeling, like just in life in general, but also how I came out of that. And once I made that song, every other song on the album made sense. So I actually wrote the album backwards.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was like
wrote the album backwards.
Yeah, I let all the pain out, and then I put all the like the funny stuff, like the flowy stuff, and then I just kind of put it all together, and I ended up just dropping it, mixing and mastering it myself, so it's out.
Oh, you did everything on your own. Okay, self-sufficient. Okay,
girl,
now.
because they be playing with your studio time. They will send you back some horribly mixed tracks, and they'll send it back late. So it's like for all of that, I'll just try, and if the worst case scenario is it doesn't sound perfectly mixed, but a good quality person will hear it and be like, I know what she was trying to do. If anything, let me work with her. Versus me just never, because I would not do that. I used to be such a perfectionist. I wouldn't even put out my art because I didn't think it was good enough. But you're gonna hear it either way.
You put it out,
right?
And it's yours.
Yeah.
And listen, you doing your thing. You're doing everything on your own. You know that says a lot. That definitely you can help someone else. You know, this is gonna help someone else, a young lady, a young man. This is gonna definitely help them out.
Thank you. That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Where can people find your music on social platforms like Spotify, YouTube?
If you just
let the world know so that they can follow you.
Got
you know.
If you Google me anywhere, you can type my name in Google. I'm the first search now because I used to be like number 2 or 3, but I started getting my little plays up. So if you Google Theindigoforrest with 2 R's, I'm the first person. Or you can go on like Spotify, iTunes, any streaming platform. My album is Blackwater, and I have a new song that I'm about to drop called featuring Drake. So.
Ooh, I don't want to say nothing. I'll just wait. Because I don't know if I heard
that might have been the one you heard where everybody was singing with.
I'll be paying attention. See, listen, you come on Sach'eMI, speak your truth. I do my homework, okay?
Do.
I'm involved. Because I'm like, wait, hold on. I heard that. And it was really good. It was.
Thank you.
But we're not going to get into that. That's for another day.
Yes.
That's for another day where she can talk about that. She come back and talk about the album and everything like that. That was just to give you a little taste. You know, sometimes I have to do that. So what's one word you would give to anybody that feel like, you know what, they're an entrepreneur, or, you know, they're trying to be an artist, or they going to school, they want to switch their major, they just going through life. What's one word that you would give them of encouragement?
First of all, don't give up. But I know that sounds like really like stereotypical, but really like don't give up. Like keep loving yourself through your transformation. Like, don't...
Wait. keep loving yourself through transformation. So
Yes.
you dropping some jewels, and I'm catching them.
Thank
Because what you're saying is what people need to hear. Because people go through life changes, and people go through changes every day with not loving themselves and just careers and everything like that. So, you know, I'm taking this all in for myself, not only for the world to know, but also for me sitting here too, and the audience that's here as well can take this away. Because just finish,
Thank you.
Girl, just finish.
Not for real though, because a lot of times we focus so much on our end goal that we don't appreciate where we're at right now. You know what I mean? Like, we be looking at our past and everything we should have done. Okay, well, you didn't do it, so let's see what you're gonna do now. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about what you can do tomorrow. Like, you literally have 24 hours today. Like, rock them 24 hours out. And if you think about it in like small little increments like that, it's a lot less stressful. Like, I just gotta bust it out for 24 hours. That's a lot less hard than me thinking, dang, I've been busting it out for 22 years. So just like give yourself that patience, that self-love, you know. And every day is not gonna be a good day. So when you have your bad days, let yourself have those moments, heal through it, keep it pushing.
See, you heard it here. See, people who I bring on my show, we giving you the real.
Yeah.
No, this is not the real. This is Sach'eMI Speak Your Truth. So we speaking our truth in here, but we also dropping some jewels that you can take home with you and just think about who you are as a person. Love yourself through your transformation. That's what I heard. And, you know, that's the word for today. Transformation.
Yeah.
You know, because we have to do transformation in order for us to grow. You know, and you can't stay in the past.
Yeah.
So let people know where they can find you too. You know, again, if they want to inbox you, work with you, let the people know.
Please follow me on Instagram. Hit me up, DM me, whatever you want to do. Collab, all of that at Theindigoforrest with 2 R's. Don't forget my second R. It's the forest, like run, forest, run.
So funny. This is your girl, Sach'eMI Speak Your Truth, and I'm here with the Theindigoforrest, and we're going to wrap this up. I'll see you guys later. Sach'eMI. How was it?
Thank you.